I watched my parents stand on the stage of our family hotel and hand over the title of CEO to my brother after I saved the place from bankruptcy. I didn't scream. I didn't cry. I just smiled and made one phone call that flipped their entire world upside down. If you've ever poured your heart into something only to be betrayed by the people closest to you, this story is for you. Hit that like button, subscribe for more true stories like this, and get ready for one of the most satisfying paybacks you've ever heard. I've always been the quiet one in the family, the helper, the listener, the reliable kid. My younger brother, Ryan, he was a loud one, the one who could charm a room, even if he was talking complete nonsense. My parents called him a natural leader, even when he didn't lead a damn thing. I never complained, not when I worked weekends at our family-owned hotel since I was 15, not when I took a second job in college to send money home when things got tight, not even when I put my dreams of grad school on hold to help with the business. But I should have known loyalty doesn't always earn respect, especially in families that only value appearances. 3 years ago, the hotel hit rock bottom. Bookings tanked. Expenses skyrocketed, and my parents were on the verge of declaring bankruptcy. Ryan, he was off finding himself in Bali or Brazil. I stopped keeping track. Meanwhile, I was sitting on an asset. My condo paid off early, thanks to years of saving. I loved that place. It was my independence, my sanctuary, my only real possession. But when my dad broke down in front of me, saying he couldn't make payroll that month, I made a decision. I sold the condo, poured every cent into bailing the hotel out, took over marketing, updated the booking system, brought in influencers, rebranded the entire place. In 6 months, profits tripled. No one said thank you, but I figured, hey, family, right? So when my parents announced a staff-wide meeting to unveil the hotel's new chapter, I honestly thought they were going to surprise me with an official leadership role. Maybe not CEO, but something, director of operations at least. The room was packed. Long-time staff, department heads, even local reporters. My mom smiled and stepped to the mic. We're proud to announce the new CEO of the family hotel, Ryan. Applause. Confetti. Cannons. My brother swaggered on stage like he'd just won The Apprentice. I didn't even hear what they said next. My ears were ringing. I felt cold, like my blood had been drained out of me. All I could hear was Ryan's fake humble voice. Going. I've always had a vision for this place. I sat in the second row, frozen, my mind replaying every night I spent, working late, every holiday I skipped, every penny I gave up. Then my mom looked straight at me. Claire, you've been amazing, but Ryan's always been more of a leader. She said it with that fake nice smile, like she wasn't gutting me in front of the people I had led for 2 years. I didn't stand up. I didn't argue. I just nodded and walked outside and made one phone call. See, when I sold my condo, I didn't just give the money away. I negotiated quietly. I bought 49% of the hotel shares. My parents still owned the rest, split between them and Ryan. But what they didn't know, a few months earlier, the bank approached me. They'd been watching the hotel's sudden turnaround, and they wanted in. I told them I'd consider if I could secure majority ownership, and I did through silent partners, friends, mentors, a few ex-colleagues I'd helped over the years. While Ryan was vision, boarding in Bali, I was building quiet power. I called my lawyer, told him to trigger the clause we prepared. A board vote, and thanks to my backdoor deals, I had the numbers. 3 weeks later, while Ryan was redecorating the CEO suite, We had our emergency meeting. He walked in, smirking. Didn't know we were having a board meeting. I would have worn a tie. I handed him the agenda. His smirk faded. My mom leaned in. Claire Iyer, what is this? My lawyer calmly explained. A vote of no confidence in the current leadership. A motion to appoint a new CEO. A shift in operational control based on majority. Shareholder agreement. My dad looked confused. With a majority, I slid a folder across the table. Not anymore. One by one, the silent partners voted. Every single one for me. Ryan turned red. My mom stood up. You manipulated us. I smiled. Finally. No, Mom. I just led quietly. The board appointed me CEO. Ryan was demoted to brand ambassador. A title with zero decision-making power. My parents still had their shares, but no authority. I offered them advisory, roles if they wanted to be useful. They refused. I gave them the same smile they gave me that day on stage. Sometimes revenge isn't loud. It doesn't come with shouting or slam doors. Sometimes the best revenge is quiet power earned, calculated and undeniable. Never underestimate the quiet one. If that story gave you chills, hit that like button, share it with someone who needs a little inspiration, and tell us in the comments what would you have done in Claire's shoes. Subscribe for more true stories where justice finds its way, even if it takes time.